and I did it again.
Wow.
Ah! This is the third time I've done that. I did it earlier today. They couldn't hear us. There was no sound. I did that on my stream.
They couldn't hear us at all?
They couldn't hear us, no. I did it
welcome.
earlier on my stream.
Grab
for
coffee,
the
drink it.
20 minutes. There was no sound at all. None. Zero. Because I was in OBS and I didn't have any audio input in the OBS. And I was looking at it and it was like, your audio bit rate is at 0. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. And I had it
I'm glad you fixed it.
Oh my god, it was literally, at least it wasn't 40 minutes this time like it was the first time I ever did it.
Yeah, that would make it worse.
Yeah, the first time it ever happened, Kaz came into my stream and he was like, I can't hear you. But there had been like 4 or 5 other people in the stream and like nobody had said anything. So I guess they were just like watching me silently make a map and like nobody said anything. And I was like, well, thanks, guys. Until Kaz was like, hey, I actually can't see what you're doing.
They want you for your looks, not your words.
Yeah, I guess. My looks and my maps.
DC still will require the last dexterity check as normal.
I did get the countdown thing figured out though for the like waiting screen.
Yeah, I saw that. I was impressed.
Thanks.
This is a weird song. This is like cat jazz. Okay. Just change tempo on us. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish doing the writing, and then I'm gonna go back and add a little bit more descriptive text. Here a second, and then oh Jesus, this song is
Weird.
trippy. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea. I gotta check work email. That's what we did.
Oh well.
Cool. Solid. Okay. Challenge for beaching the boat. Is there text directly under the challenge? Yes. At last.
Oh, they got real blurry for a second.
Clear shot. What?
I don't know if that was you or me, but it's real blurry.
Oh, blurry. At last, the vessels have a clear shot to beach the boat.
Mm-hmm.
The best option for this area, the best option.
Excuse me, I'm gonna try to get Wi-Fi back on my phone.
The best, the vessels have a clear shot to beach the boat, which was decided as the best option for disembarking and searching for the crab. However, if the vessel is not on course for a smooth landing, one final dexterity check will determine the fate. Will determine
like whether or not it like dies.
Well, I mean, this would be really bad. It wouldn't die, but it would definitely. This is the one where, like, if they fail this last check because they're off course, the boat's going to turn and the sails and the mast are going to go into water, and it's just going to be kind of stuck in this interesting shallow area of ocean between the sandbar and the shore. and it's going to cause they're going to have to work really hard to right the boat in the water. They're basically going to have to take long planks and try to prop it up, and then hopefully when the tide comes in, it brings up the water level enough to get the boat steady, and it's going to be a big ordeal.
So maybe in order for the boat to be usable.
But again, this is basically what I'm envisioning happening is if they fail this last check, the boat's in the water, but they can go there's not much they can do about it. It's not really in threat of getting more damage. It's going to take some time to get it upright and out. So either they can do it now, or they can go search for the crab and then come back and do it. It's not. I guess there is water that's going to log the inside, but I don't know. I haven't figured out how I'm going to describe that yet.
So
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
it should be the vessels, have a clear shot to beach the boat, which was decided as the best option for disembarking and searching for the crab. However, if the vessel is not on course for a smooth landing, one final dexterity check will determine if the crew will determine if the crew can safely, I don't know, control the vessel.
The crew can make one last dexterity check to right the ship and save it from disaster.
Right.
Because this time it really is disaster. Okay, so an easy succeed means that the boat shifts, or the boat contacts the shore at an awkward angle, almost rolling the boat, or
so maybe
with
the boat makes
crashing
contact
wave.
with the shore at an awkward angle. With yeah, so if it was the boat makes contact with the shore at an awkward angle, causing the waves to almost roll it.
With the crashing waves almost rolling the vessel, yeah. That's what I have. Medium can be, although not directly perpendicular to the shore. That's not spelled right. Perpendicular to shore. The boat beaches relatively smoothly with only a slight angle to the coastline. And then hard, as always, I always like to give glory for passing a hard skill check, so the captain quickly aims the ship for a perfect landing directly onto the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Directly onto the beach. And so now a new resolution where failure of this dexterity check has
Dire consequences.
As the off-angle boat is rolled by the waves. The mast and sails dip, bob on the surface of the rolling of the waves, and water rushes in to flood nearly half the ship.
Would it be nearly all decks?
Flood nearly half the ship. That's fine.
Yeah.
Boom. Success at only the easiest DC is very precarious, with the captain warning that a strong surge of waves could roll the boat eventually. Several hours of work from both crews can kind of settle the ship more to eliminate this threat. And then I'll
Are
put this
both
one.
crews on the same ship?
No, they're on different ships. So like each ship is making these checks. So like one ship could make it through
That'd be fine.
unscathed, and the other one could have, some problems. So that's why I said both. I would assume both ship crews would help if one of the boats needed the help. So on this one, I'll say it will take several days of hard labor to stand the boat back up in the shallow waters and beach it properly.
I would say, or to return it to its upright position.
To stand the boat. I think to stand the boat back up conveys that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, we're going to need another page break. Especially because I'm going to add some flavor text. Flavor
text.
Flavor Flav.
Colin, would you like to hear the worst sentence I said today?
Yeah.
I was born in the late 1900s. And I don't like
That's
that.
the worst thing you've said.
I don't like the way that sounds.
Wait, repeat that?
I was born in the late 1900s.
Well, but it's just as accurate to say I was born in the were you born in the 90s, I'm guessing, right, then?
Yeah, early 90s.
Yeah, so just say I was born in the early 90s, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Right, but think about that. There are people in the world who say the terms the late 1900s.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Not a fan. I saw something else today that was like, if you go somewhere and get your ID checked, all they have to do is seal 1 at the front of your year.
Mm-hmm.
Or they know that you're old enough. I don't like that either.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to be
Easy
30,
peasy.
Colin. I'm not ready.
I'm not going to lie, Beth. 30 is when it went all downhill for me. I'm dead serious.
I'm not ready.
I moved in with my wife, who was girlfriend at the time, on my 30th birthday, around my 30th birthday. And then it was Martin Luther King holiday or something that It was Monday. I didn't have to go to work, so I was like, I'm gonna unpack. And I go and I move. The first thing I did in the morning is I was gonna move my coffee table, and I lifted it wrong and threw out my back for like a week.
Oh no.
It was no es bueno. Okay. So the waves, rocks were dangerous enough. So this is the ships quickly maneuvers the strong waves from the west. Push the vessels towards the island. Strong wind. Oh, why do I say that twice? That's not.
Maybe you just forgot to delete it and then. That's okay. That's why we have an editing phase.
Waves. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Waves. Crash violently into coastal rocks. And unseen underwater challenges. Obstacles. Threats. So challenge 1 is turn to port. Just after they enter the strait, the ships must dodge a large boulder blocking the central lane. So I need to say something here. Boop, boop, boop. The vessel has little time to become to the crew has little time to survey
The area.
the area ahead before the first obstacle, or no, that's
Yeah, that makes sense.
before
the
yeah,
first...
but it sounds too like that sounds too technical. Like this
Right.
is what they're saying, like the DM's reading, so
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want it to seem like first obstacle seems weird, but the crew has a little time to survey the area ahead before an immediate threat is noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes straight into the perception check. A large boulder blocks the central lane that the vessels are currently using.
Currently.
Nice. Of course, change that.
Guess what, Colin?
What's up?
I got more of my cookies.
Oh, the ones you were obsessed with?
Yes, my Lotus Biscoffs. The ones you can get on
Lotus.
airplanes.
Is it very herbal? Is it like floral?
No.
Is it floral?
It's like a cinnamon cookie. Wheat flour, sugar, vegetable oil, brown sugar syrup, sodium bicarbonate, soy flour, salt, and cinnamon. May contain traces of milk. Okay, so should the skill challenge after the perception check be a page break?
That's what I did. I moved it down to the left lane, but now I'm trying to think. I'm going to put a little descriptive text into the left lane, right lane to prompt the
right. I know. I mean, like
text.
up. Like if you go up a little bit more to where the skill challenge is, like right after perception check, should that be on the next page?
It would leave a little space. We can though. Oh, but we have. It looks like I maybe wanted to put some more stuff in here. So yeah, let's do that. That's good. This.
And if we
I don't remember what.
can't figure out what we want to put there, we could always put crop a picture of the Alamor's tooth and put it right there.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good
How
idea.
surprising.
What? That I had a good idea?
I bet I can do it.
Sorry, I just like
using
having,
command.
you know, my artwork on display here.
We're proud of you, Beth.
Thanks.
God, quit bragging.
Ugh, it was a humble brag, guys.
Jeez, Beth. And here I thought you'd be good.
Cheese and rice.
My sister sometimes will go, oh, nuts. And I'm like, how old are you?
Ah, gee willikers.
Right? I'm just like, what are we, 5? Like,
5 in the 1920s.
I guess.
Okay, I gotta look up how to do this, but I think
Holy-
I can do it. I
I
know.
Holy
could
battering,
I
Batman.
could also
Calm
just
your
crop it
tits.
and send it to him. Or send it to you.
You could do that, but I want to see if I can do it this way. Hold on.
Okay, I believe in you.
Because I think you can crop using just some simple code.
Simple. There's nothing
There's all this-
simple about this, Colin, you liar.
Rotate scale. What is scale? No, that's not. No, no. Transform. No. Image filters. No. Manipulation, size, skill, sub. No. Yeah, let's just crop it.
Okay.
What? I try.
No, that's okay.
Are you gonna do it, or you want me to do it?
I can do
I
it.
can do it.
Okay,
I can do
go ahead.
it.
Live your life.
I am. That's what I do.
Live your life, Dr. Colin. Turtle
Guild. Images for Guild. West Kenza Sea. Nope.
Sorry to anybody who didn't want to see the mukbang. That was me eating my chicken sandwich.
A what?
I was eating my chicken sandwich. And it was not the most ladylike thing I could have eaten. It was one of the Popeye chicken sandwiches. Look, it's the closest thing to Chick-fil-A I'll get here, so
Oh, there's
Mhm.
what? What is happening?
what is what?
For some reason,
This is jam.
what is going on? Holy cow! No, don't say.
I will have
What did you do, Colin?
I don't know.
A picture is gonna be easy to Photoshop.
Of what?
It doesn't matter.
Would you like it to be of the pupper?
I'm sure if it's gonna be, yeah.
I don't. Hey, I don't think I have a very high
ASAP,
resolution
I
map.
can't do my entry without the picture.
You're bad.
Can you do the crop? Because I don't really have a high resolution version.
Yeah.
of
What
it.
is smelling like popcorn here?
I don't know. No, did you even eat it? You didn't even eat it.
You're acting sus.
You're acting sus.
Why no stroll down the Bruno?
Alright.
Just send me a picture.
Let's look at pictures of my dog.
Just send me a picture you think will be easy for me to Photoshop.
What are you trying to Photoshop it into?
Just something that would be easy for me to put an
Excuse me.
outline around. What? I got clothes on.
They were buttons.
I don't know.
I don't know what kind of picture you're looking for. What are you trying to Photoshop it into? Are you trying to make it just look better?
No, I'm gonna make a, like, if it's a picture of Dodger sitting down, then I'm gonna crop him out, duplicate him, then shrink him and make a little Dodger mask of him. There's something I can do that with.
Okay.
Evasive maneuvers are still needed initially to.
Wait, take your other
Navigate.
animals.
I can't, man.
Oh my god. I don't know what this song is, but
So,
it's a vibe. I'm hanging, chilling.
A string of curses leave the captain's mouth as the starboard turn appears to have been the wrong choice.
you stepped into the wrong sea, son.
Really though.
What?
You done entered the wrong there parts.
Rapids,
Professionalism.
bounce. Boat,
Did I do that? Who did that?
large rocks,
Can you send it to me?
I literally just sent it to you.
Alright.
rocket.
I didn't.
Don't act like you don't love this. If she didn't love it, she wouldn't be wagging her tail.
That's not how cats work.
See?
This is not.
This is love.
That's not how cats work.
Do you want to prove it?
Oh
You
my
can ask
goodness.
your wife.
Okay.
What is love?
It's
Baby.
her not destroying him right now. Alright. On get.
All right. Are you still working on the tooth?
God, you know what? Oops, crap. That's it.
There's so many animals. Did you hear him scream? He just. Oh my goodness. I can't even hang. Okay, let's see. I've got slow lie. That's trade routes. I try that one.
A failed
Oh no.
perception check will catch the crew by surprise. When the vessel begins to connect
It's so blurry.
underwater.
Do we want it like a 1-1 ratio?
This just needs to be this big. Just like a square? Yes,
Mhm.
square. Square is big. It could be a little wider, but it doesn't. Dirty check, resolution, that's all. That should be good. Sandbar. It's a perception check.
Okay. SM project leads.
Cool. Head. That was gonna fit perfect. Oops. Wow. That's good. That fits perfectly. Sweet.
Does it?
Okay. Well, not the picture. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, I was like, really?
Amazing.
Then I just bring it up here. Ooh la la. Croissant.
Oh, I'm a croissant.
Je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaise. Oh, that's good. S'il vous please. S'il vous please.
See, they taught us a like a way to conjugate stuff, but she did it to row your boat. So it was j'ai toi, il elle a, nous allons vous avez, il elles ont.
Yeah, totally.
it's the
Okay.
haves. So it's like j'ai is I have.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, toi, il elle a, nous allons vous avez, il elles ont. Like, and I'm like, the fact that I still remember that when it was almost a decade ago, like, blows my mind.
What language is that?
French.
French.
François.
Voulez-vous?
I know, like, the basics of. I'm getting there with German.
J'ai pris des cours de français dans l'universitaire.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, my college?
Yeah.
I took courses in French at the university.
À la université.
À la université.
I did 5 years, I think. Like, high school and college.
5 years in juvie.
Yeah. I ain't going back.
I ain't going back.
So, Beth,
Yes.
You're gonna
I've-
kill me.
I've taken a step backwards,
In what direction?
in the not good direction,
Okay.
because whenever I do the area transition I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, you wanted the screen to flash, correct?
Oh, no.
And I'm like, no,
do you
no, I
think
did
of
not.
No, I did not want that.
What do we think, crew?
Mm.
How's that look? How'd that look?
Ooh. Do I need to make that a little bit bigger? Or do you think that's fine?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it shows it pretty well.
It looked more. I swear it looks a little bit more.
Did I grab the wrong place?
That's what I'm looking at. No, it's totally the right one.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks
Pretty
like a tooth.
toothy. Pretty toothy.
It is very toothy, yes.
Yeah. Plenty toothy.
Plenty toothy.
Just like my Friday night. What?
Is that part of the everything went downhill at 30 thing?
No. Maybe.
Fun
I have
fact.
a story that's not appropriate for stream.
Okay. I have one that is. Speaking of toothy, my husband went to the dentist's office. He has one new cavity and 2 cavities that were old cavities that have now recavitized themselves.
Cavitized.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a word, but I made it up. Basically, you boys had like 15 cavities, 9, something like that. It's a ridiculous amount. Whereas I have perfect teeth.
I need to go to the dentist.
You can't make me. Mm-mm. You couldn't force me there with a cattle prod. Nope. Ain't doing it. Starve my nickel. I ain't going back. I had braces when I was 10, and then I had braces again when I was 18. Like, I ain't doing it.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Mm-mm. But thankfully, like, knock on wood, I've never had.
Read my lips. No more cats.
Ain't gonna. No.
All right, I'm just gonna do a D4 for a random encounter table.
Okay.
I have taken a step forward, Beth.
Yay.
2
And it-
steps forward, I take 2 steps back.
I tried to pull that on Patty, and she's like, no, I know what you're going to do.
We come together because opposites attract, and you know. Anyone know? Anyone know that song?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't remember the name, but it's a male and a female singing it. and it's like once like uh,
It's not
I just
Sonny and
remember the
Cher, is it?
chorus.
Nope.
No, I didn't think so.
Nope. It is Paula Abdul.
Yes, it is Paula Abdul.
Throwback.
But yeah, I tried to pull it on Patty. I'm like, hey Patty, can you do me a favor? Can you take 2 steps forward for me?
She was like,
And she's like,
okay.
she was like, no.
She knew right away.
And she was like,
Yeah.
I ain't having you shit.
And here I was.
got sucked into those TikToks where it's like, this, I don't know who it is. It's this lesbian lady, and she's like, she'll be like, she's Australian. She'll be like, hey babe, and the other lady will turn around, and then she'll like give her some ridiculous pickup line. And like you see the progression as like she does it more and more. Whenever she says hey babe and the lady turns around and sees her with her phone, she just immediately rolls her eyes.
I got you, babe.
I'm like,
All right, I need ideas for random encounters. I put Coral Hydra, but there's no way they could take the Coral Hydra.
Quippers,
So, Clippers?
octopus.
yeah, how's it gonna get the boat? They're on a boat. It's
Oh
like we
yeah,
need to encounter like fly, maybe some flying. Like so, I think
Ooh.
sirens. Sirens would be a good one.
sirens would be good.
Sirens,
Um,
merfolk.
Well, merfolk and sirens are different though.
I know, but I'm not putting a lot of detail here. These are just ideas for
Right.
optional random encounters. Yeah.
Yeah, so they
The merfolk are low enough CR.
Right, because they don't have to be combat encounters.
No.
What if a Scampy just came up and like, hey,
Ooh, maybe they see a whale, or a pod of orcas.
Okay.
what if an orca just comes up and winks at him and then swims away?
Orcas are in the SRD, I think.
Are they?
Right.
I know Brian was working on them. Ooh,
Kill a
somebody should
whale,
get
but-
shit on by a bird.
Please.
They should just startle, like they should
CRP.
pass a small island and like startle a flock of birds, and as they fly over, everyone gets shit on. Apparently,
be-
it's good luck though.
what would be the encounter that they definitely probably want to run like avoid?
Probably the coral hydra.
I mean, we could put the coral hydra in here, knowing that they should avoid it.
This is
Chapter
on
2.
the sea.
Yeah, just on the sea during their journey to Ailamore's tooth.
Yeah, maybe it's on like a small island, kind of off to the side, like how like walruses will like hang out on rocks and stuff. Maybe they spot a coral hydra sunbathing, and they should probably leave it the fuck alone.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put it.
Yeah, no, that's good. Just one of the heads watches them as they pass.
I'm not gonna. I mean, it's up to the DM, really.
Chad.
Chad. Of course, it's Chad. Chad, get back to work.
Gives him the stink eye.
I like the idea that the coral hydra heads are all named different things.
So, Beth,
Yes.
when you so the forest path scene, when you activate it, forest music plays, or forest sounds.
Oh, forest sounds. How exciting.
And the quiet cove, where like Darius' ship is, there are beach sounds.
Oh, fancy.
Freaking beaches.
Fuck those beaches, eh? Did anybody see my my pirate pun?
Currently,
It was the one. It gets sent out with the like notifications that the Turtle Guild is online.
I did not.
Changed it. I changed it from the "Why do pirates like thick girls?" I changed it to "What's a mate's favorite letter?" from the thing that you sent us earlier, Donnie.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask if you saw that.
Is it R?
It's this matey's favorite letter is U.
No, it's matey. This pirate's favorite letter is U, and the
Oh.
other one goes matey.
I don't get it.
It's a bromance, Colin.
Yeah, so it was a thread that I found on Instagram, and it's like someone's like, it's weird that pirates would go from shore to shore looking for buried treasure when the real treasure was in the friendships they were
They
making.
made along the way. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then there's one that was like, there be booty to be found, matey. Matey, your booty, your sorry, your booty be the most beautiful, bountiful. I can't speak. And then the other one just replies, matey.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm unable to speak at the moment, apparently.
Coffee. Coffee's good.
Really though?
Oh, Beth, I had an idea.
Okay.
So on that map with the poison Komodo that Brian hates,
Okay.
I can set a trigger to where if they walk near it, I can make a hiss sound go off.
Hey. Oh, that's not the one that I wanted. So I'm gonna try to use my old phone as a webcam, since apparently my actual camera doesn't want to fucking work. So that's cool.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's super annoying. But it's fine. I really like this. I wish we had stayed in like the Pixel family, because I really liked. We had the Pixel 3 XL, and then my husband decided that we should get Samsung S20s, and so we did, because they didn't have any Pixels available which is really dumb. Like, you know how when you like in America, you just walk into like a Verizon or a T-Mobile store and you're like, "Hi, I would like to get a new phone," and they're like, "Great, which one do you want?" And you tell them, and then they pull it out from underneath the shelf and they're like, "Here's your new phone. Let's transfer all the shit." It's not how they do it here. Here, you walk into a store and they're like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And I'm like, "I would like a new phone." And they're like, "Great, which one do you want?" And I tell them, they're like, "Cool, you have to pay for it now and then order it online." And I'm like, "That's fucking dumb. I want it right now." And they're like, "Nope, that's not how it works."
You want it all.
Yeah, really. I want it now. Really though. And I was like, "Look." Like, that's annoying. But I guess it just be like that. And because we were in a hotel at the time, and I was like, how do we like mail it to our hotel? Because everything's in German, and I'm like, I don't know how to read this email that tells me how to do this. And we had to like wire it from our bank account, which was like a German bank account, but it's not, and it's not set up the same way American bank accounts are, because there's not like a routing number, it's like some other kind of number. It's obnoxious.
Sounds unfortunate.
It is. It's super dumb. But what else?
Meanwhile, I'm just looking for snakes. Don't me.
just have Brian make all.
Go hiss.
No, you know what you should do? That video of the that play.
Well, it's trying to find a hiss sound.
Like a.
Or like a tarantula hiss.
No, thank you. Lol.
Hey, Mango.
Hey, bro.
Mango.
Hey, so fun fact: I made friends with Mago and some of his friends, and we're gonna play games together sometime.
Aw, how cute and nerdy.
Cool.
Me and some of his friends played Phasmophobia last night.
Oh,
No,
nice.
we have Monster Hunter planned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that you like hopped on Thingy Deal for like 5 seconds and then like hopped back out again.
Hopped on what now?
On what is it called? Use my brain. Path of Exile.
Hmm.
It was like Donovan's online, and then like immediately after it was like just.
Oh, Xbox.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Well, I was on Xbox and I was on Steam last night.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
It just it was like Donovan's online, and I was like, all right, and then it was like, hey everyone, just kidding. Okay. It was when I was streaming earlier. Yeeth.
Oh, I was awake for a little bit earlier.
But my friend hopped on and she played with me for a little while, so that was cool.
What do y'all think about this? So, real quick, the crew of the Spindle Strike, how they're going to distract the hermit crab.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to cover themselves in seaweed, and they're going to split into 3 groups. And basically, once one group has the attention, the other group has to like try to come in and like they basically have it chase all 3 of them, all 3 of the groups, to keep it distracted.
That's a solid plan. It sounds very like what the fuck is that word that the Cyclops says?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much like it's almost like hot potato.
Yeah.
Except cold potato.
Cold, soggy ass seaweed potato.
Ew.
Yeah, it shouldn't be this hard to find like animal sounds in these playlists. I found a macaw.
A macaque.
That one in there.
That is probably very strong.
There's like medieval smithies. There's mental strain.
Yeah.
There's a MIG 15 UTI. I'm like Motherland, Ethiopia.
Wait, what about Ethiopia? My crew will cover themselves
Motherland?
in seaweed and split into 3 groups. The crab is probably very strong, but not too quick. They should be able to keep it occupied and misdirected without directly engaging the beast. Oh, he's a shark
You
though,
sorry,
right? He has
Sadie?
like a shark head. He probably doesn't sound like that.
You know what that sounded like? That sounded like Sandy the Squirrel in SpongeBob.
That's funny.
Yeah. There's a
he should have a
playlist
list.
called. There's a playlist called Obnoxious Sips.
Ew. That's gross. It's probably like.
It is.
Honestly, guys, I don't even know how to do an obnoxious sip. I'm just so trained not to be obnoxious. And so, like, I almost choked on my coffee because I was trying to make it
Here,
obnoxious.
give me a sec. I got a can of Mountain Dew right here.
Yeah, there's like a.
Everyone, one person who's watching is probably like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
WTF, mate. Round.
That was a very unattractive face that I made to make that sound. Thanks, I hate it.
No problem, Manga.
It's okay.
See, now I just want to make hissing sounds.
There was one time when I was on with Kaz, and I was eating macaroni and cheese, and I like put it up to the microphone and just like stared at it.
Gross.
And it was like the most aggressive ASMR, like macaroni and cheese sound.
What? Someone clip that. The most aggressive ASMR macaroni and cheese sound.
What? And they did
You have
not
a
like
job
it.
to do, Mango.
Hearing slurping while listening to a Spanish woman speak 65 miles an hour. Look, okay, it be like that sometimes. I hope you started laughing.
If you
and
want,
she
we
wasn't
can
sure.
continue.
Right? Like, I can keep making noise. Is it not downloaded yet?
Gotta love
Waiting
it.
for download.
Yeah, I cannot find a sound that I want.
Oh.
Like, there's handwriting sound effects.
If it isn't Mang, oh, we got friends. So what
Yeah,
have I
friends
missed?
of friends.
You
Howdy,
Oh,
missed.
hey, Butter.
You missed slurping sounds. That was the
Here,
thing.
here, I'll
That
catch him up.
happened.
I'll catch him up.
It's happening.
They be working on a
What
project.
happened?
Did you
I'm
choke?
joking.
It's the ghost talk.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I'm good.
Let's
Is
not
a
do
friend that
this.
play? Oh, okay. Are you good?
I'm good.
Ew.
I'm not enjoying this.
No, that was not fun.
I muted myself for the rest of it.
Oh,
You're
good.
welcome.
I'm over here waiting for this fucking thing to download. Whenever it wants to do
I
that.
cannot find a hissing sound.
I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to make one. Or I could do it. I can make one and send it to you.
Perhaps. Let me check
Perhaps.
Ambience's
Perhaps.
Bolivia Jungle
Perhaps.
Volume 1.
I can check
Nope.
EpidemicSound and see if they have some.
Allow the PCs to be the main idea contributors in this process. There's not really anything else this needs. You're just making a plan. I'm not going to help you make a plan. We're not going to help you make a plan. You got to make a
Right.
plan.
Maybe just
Be
suck
the man
less.
with the plan. Just suck less. All right, hey.
Butter.
Do we have a
Just typed a bunch of S's. There you go.
Like, there's Barking Dog. There's beer and whiskey commercials.
But not.
But I can't find hissing. Can't find snakes. I can't find insects. I found burp sounds.
Well, you did that, so.
Know what I mean?
You did the burp sounds, Donnie.
You know what I mean.
We all saw you.
All right,
You
I'm
saw
adding another chapter heading called
Hey!
a Blossom Site. Clossom? That's good enough, right? Clossom?
Yeah, Colossum site. Is this
That
still
would
part
be
of
okay.
chapter 2?
Yeah, I'm adding just another, once the plan is set in stone, the group must set out to find the massive creature. We suggest a D6 system for determining the location of the crab at any given time. So I need another one of. There we go. Didn't think it was that far up. It was far up.
There's snack sounds, but no snake sounds.
Snack sound? I told you, just get the snack.
I'd rather die.
So what's the topic of homebrewing today? We're fighting a giant hermit crab. Well,
No,
we're
they're not fighting the giant.
That's
yeah.
suicide.
Fine. They're stealing something from the giant hermit crab.
So yeah, the group. There's two pirate groups, the PCs and another pirate crew, that are attempting to distract this giant. Do we have the picture? The picture's not in here yet, is it?
No, but it is in the it's in the
Google Doc.
Yes. Not the it's not in the doc, it's in the drive. Jesus Christ, what's going on with my brain?
Probably the same thing with mine.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I did stream for 4.5 hours earlier today. Working and lurking. That's funny. What's up, Andrew?
Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Bang, bang.
Should we need to get it in here?
In the...
Do we have a stat block for it? We do, don't we?
Not one Brian likes.
I think the only thing he had to do was change like 2 things on it, and he wasn't sure if he wanted to change it or keep it that way.
It wasn't this one.
Oh, dire hermit.
That's a dire. That's a dire.
That's the one though, right? The big one?
No, there's no way.
Oh,
This is a large creature. This is just a large creature to CR1. No, it's not this one.
Oh, okay.
I told you. There's not one he likes.
He's got a big boy job now, so it'll be a little
Okay,
while before
well,
he can
we'll
get to
just.
it.
I don't need it. I
Just wanted it as a placeholder.
So yeah, so we're trying to. They just went through a skill challenge to make it to this area. Now they're going to search for the creature. Generally speaking, the crab is either patrolling or not patrolling, either
They see me rolling.
making his way to a new. The way I picture it is he has the crab will have several different locations set up that he can rest and hide and feel safe, but then it takes him a while to go. Like he kind of patrols for food in between going from one to another, so he can just be. He's either in a location or he's transitioning to a location. Generally speaking, the crab is either
Trying to catch me
resting, hiding in one of his several large cave dwelling that that exist within this region. These caves are found into the stone mountains that mount.
Sunken into the mountains. So
No, this is very much a story. This is very much a story encounter. Ooh,
Yeah.
our heat is burning up. This is very much a storyline encounter. They're trying to. So what? This colossal hermit crab has a ship on its back, a ship wreckage that turns out it was a loot ship for a dwarven king back in the day that the empire was first being established.
Yeah.
This dwarven king was paranoid and he kept all his riches on a boat at all times that he could move and hide. But it fell in a storm and was lost for a long time. And it turns out it landed and ended up on the back of this colossal. I really want to show the picture.
Show the
Can
picture.
you show the picture? Beth, you can show the picture. It's easier
I-
for you to show the picture,
I
isn't it?
probably could show the picture, yes.
You should show the picture
I should.
because it's gorgeous. Our creature artist, Iron Tofu, is just. You don't even have like. She just starts drawing, and you're like, "That's cooler. It's getting better. It's getting cooler," and then it's just awesome.
Right, and you're just like, I don't know how we. It's like watching a Bob Ross painting. Like it kind of starts off like looking a little like, kind of like sketchy, and like here's some like lines here that like maybe don't make sense, and then like as she keeps going, it's just like I don't know how you went from like 0 to 1,000 so fucking fast.
She puts down a sketch. I mean, honestly, she usually finishes the sketch in the hour and a half, 2 hour stream
Yeah.
that Donnie does with her. You know, it's like, man, something.
Did you say the one Brian does with her?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's what I heard.
What? No, I said Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
I said Donnie.
Sure.
Um,
Let's say I believe you.
Sounds like someone's a little crabby.
Fuck that. Here I am, trying to solve the mysteries of the world.
Like a hurricane. Ta-da!
Man, this song. This has got to be the biggest song of this current time, right?
Which one?
What?
This weekend song.
Wait, is there a song by The Weeknd
There it
on here?
is. Yeah, but it's a remix. It's fine.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not even listening to rhythm.
Isn't that dope? It looks so good.
It's so good. Like even like I didn't say anything. I was going to, but she did it anyway. Even the front of the legs, how it matches the same color of the shell, so you can imagine when it's all curled up in its shell, it just looks like
A rock.
a gray rock. Yeah.
Like, it's so cool.
Determining. Resting, hiding. That's fine.
It looks like a big
Most of the
underwater mountain. Basically, like, that shit's cool. It's so cool. The coolest of cools.
But yeah, the allure behind like the shell is that like it literally finds a cave to curl up in, and then like picks up like part of the land formation.
Yeah. I mean, especially if it stays there long enough when you think about it that way, like,
Yeah.
eventually, if it sleeps for like 10 years, eventually stuff will start to grow on it, and then when it gets up, it'll just kind of. The only thing is, though, like, hermit crabs, their shells don't grow with them, so they have to, like, keep getting bigger shells. Something else lived in there once.
Yeah.
Unless it does that weird thing that like wasps do, where it just like spits a bunch of rocks together and is like, "This is my home now."
Or you.
So I couldn't find the hiss.
So,
And
I want to hurt thing. I want to hurt thing, like things. Balbisus. I don't know what that.
200 feet. No. 100 feet. No. 150 feet.
Oh, I wish to be the wasp. Okay, I got you. I was like, I don't. Just bite and sting and bite. Well, I mean, do wasps bite? I know there are some kinds that can, I think. Maybe, or maybe I'm thinking bees. Hey, can I see the art? I was doing homework. The butter said it was really good. Yeah, give me a second. I'll pull it back up again.
Yep. Do it again.
I got it.
Should be easier this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Pray for you. You want to be the wasp. You want to hurt something. Well, wasp, I mean, at least you said you don't want to be the bee.
Hello,
Hey, Phil. Dude, Phil, I made my version of Jambalaya last night. Koga. Howdy, Koga. Wow. We're starting to have a little party here.
Ahoy!
A little party.
Oh, we're about to get the... I'll hold it back. Give me just a second. I'm about to pull it back up again.
Do it.
I'm doing
I'm just adding a little more flavor text to describe, like, once they have a chance to actually soak in the surroundings of the cove that they're in. I'm describing that a little bit. Transitioning to lush grass and lush grass.
That does that.
Yes,
Okay.
rolling hills broken
What did you
occasionally
make?
by jambalaya. So it had like is rice. So before you do, I cook rice in the rice cooker, but then I do onions with like chili powder and salt and pepper and garlic, and then I do
Ta-da!
sausage like I was doing kielbasa, and then I add ranch style beans, some rotel, some seasonings, and then I add the rice into that with all the good juices, and it soaks it all up, and it's delicious.
Isn't it dope as shit, Mango? Like, oh my god, it looks so good.
All of her art is just
It was
she
made
needs to
by
be
Iron Tofu. Is who made it.
iron tofu.
She does a bunch of our art actually. She did this one. She did the Coral Hydra. She did the Pelican Wyvern.
And the Vampiric Strangler.
And the Vampiric Strangler, yeah.
I swear I can never spell occasionally.
Yeah,
Okay.
Iron Tofu 42 on Instagram.
I can only spell it on occasion.
Hordy hor.
Jambalaya sounds good. I had a Popeye's chicken sandwich, which if you had been here earlier, you would have seen me eat. Very unladylike. Sounds good. Never heard of it though. It's a very I wouldn't even say southern. It's like it's a New Orleans thing. Jambalio. Do they take commissions? I might have to hire Iron Tofu to make art for my project I'm about to sell. She sure does.
She sure does, and she's really good about permissions and everything. You
Mm-hmm.
just work it out with her that you have permission to use it for commercial, and she's fine with it.
Yeah, she has a website as well.
She's done for my projects. She's done probably about six or seven commissions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show one of mine. I'm gonna show one of mine.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. I don't want to. Never mind.
I can pull up her Instagram.
That's a good idea. I'm kind of thinking through this. I need to put some spas in here for custom site. Column spacer.
Hey, look, it's our Instagram. You should follow it if you don't already.
They can't see it, I don't think.
Yes,
Oh,
they
it's
can. Look at all these cool things. This is the Vampiric Strangler. That was the sketch, and then that was it drawn. And that's all of us. Look at us. Yay. Okay, so Iron Tofu.
Man, it's gonna make me.
So, this is all her stuff. Like, I love this. Like, like.
Show the bone golem. Oh yeah, Quill Lava.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show the bone golem? I know it's on there.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it. Oh, right there. Bruh.
It's still loading on this screen.
I'm on her site, actually. Yeah.
Yes. This was one of the pieces she did for me. It's an illithid bone. Like, I called it the brain golem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I cannot wait to actually play this encounter.
Like, her stuff is so good.
Look at this skull structure she did, knowing it was like an illithid construct.
Yeah.
Ugh. She's really scientific, and like she's scientific about her art. When she's done like, she also wants to do like
Look, it's a Bulbasaur.
kind of the archaeology thing.
Oh, Venusaur, just kidding.
Where's the Bulbasaur? Bees. Wow.
Look at how good that looks.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mango.
I think-
I got funding from my partner because it was part of his Kickstarter project, so I
Mhm.
can understand. But you got to have money for art if you really want to get the really good art.
Really, though?
Why is it do?
Her stuff is so good. Yeah, that Instagram scroll was real funky. I'm so sorry. It, like, froze the stream.
stream's already like super behind.
Oh, that's because it's in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Why is it doing that?
Okay. Maybe that'll catch it back up. Instead of me switching
There.
stuff out. Did it work?
That's what I want.
Oh no.
We'll maybe figure out something to put in, but it's good for now. Okay, Clossum site.
I don't know if it caught up or not.
Once the plan is set in stone, the group must set out to find the massive creature. We suggest a D6 system for determining the location of the crab at any given time. Generally speaking, the crab is either resting, hiding in one of its several large cave dwellings that exist within its region, which I should have described, didn't. Okay, let's see.
Is this the Shrek? It is. The
What now?
the song from it's the Shrek song. know
Which
that's-
trash? There's several songs that are popular on Shrek.
It's the music boxy one.
Oh, with the when he gets to like Farquaad's castle or whatever.
I don't know. It's the like
puppets? Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the slow one. I can't. It's fine. Anyway. Yes, Andrew, I saw it was Venusaur. I messed up. I'm sorry. Bye, Phil. I don't know if you're still here or not. I got hella laggy for a second. I apologize. Okay. Anywho,
Large cat.
returning to the things at hand. A clawsome sight. Once the plan is set in stone, the group must set out to find the massive creature. We suggest a D6 system for determining the location of the crab at any given time. Generally speaking, the crab is either resting, hiding in one of the several large cave dwellings that exist within the region. These caves are found sunken into the stone mountains that occupy most of the island. Ta-da!
Okay, D6. So D6. So obviously, like towards the end, like the higher values, you want it to be kind of easy. So transit. So the
So it just walks right in front of them.
crab is traveling across the shore
Yeah.
from one cave to another while searching for food.
Okay. So
Crab is near its cave, finishing up a trek from another location.
what app is the?
What's the worst case
it
encounter?
looks
The
like
crab is
it's
nowhere to be seen.
the-
Crab is nowhere.
What Google tries
see.
to autocorrect it to gender. Yeah, it's GM Binder.
GM Binder.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free software unless you pay. I've not on my personal account. I've played for GMB Plus. I'll probably end up covering for the Turtle Guild, but we haven't really needed it yet, but we should. Yeah, it's a code system where you type in code and it sets the formatting in a PDF for you. It is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, the Homebrew is good too.
Homebrew is good too. I haven't worked with it much, but
Yeah, I think
is it just for monsters and items, or does it have like
No,
can you
I
create
think it does
creatures?
actually have like this whole situation as well.
Mhm.
I'm just not sure. Like, it does Markdown. Yeah, I don't know which one is better for whatever you're trying to do. I only used it to make I think it was Yogalor's stat block was what I used it for. But aside from that, I haven't really used it much. But it was pretty easy, and it did kind of like walk you through it and tell you like what you have to put in order to do certain things. Sirens, merfolk. Oh, I was like, why are we running into sirens? The crab is nowhere to be seen. Maybe
Where else could it be?
tracks? Like you see tracks?
Sure. The crab must have been on the move recently. Those tracks are visible. It is hiding in one of the large caves. But that should actually, the track should be the third one because, you know,
Yeah, it's a good
as you get closer to 6, that's more likely that you're going to encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Crab is hiding in one of these large caves with no apparent
Direction.
clues or tracks. Yeah, clues or tracks. Crab must be on the move. Recently, tracks are visible. It's hiding in one of the large caves. Leading, that's what I should say. As tracks are visible, leading to one of the large caves.
You know what this means? I'm gonna have to make a cave system map for Aylmore's Tooth.
Well, your maps are so detailed. You could just make one map that has large caves like all around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And just have a bunch of, and then, you know, it'll either be in there or it won't.
Exactly. Then I'm gonna put.
I don't know what this gem is, but like I'm here for it.
Okay. So I'm gonna put descriptors for like where they are. So if hiding in a cave. Because like depending on what they can see.
Mm-hmm.
So hiding in a cave.
Right.
Or on the beach. Pretty much the only options.
Yeah. Dr. Colin, what time did you have to go?
I could go for another 20 or 30 minutes,
Okay.
seeing as we have some people in here. But then, yeah, 12:30 I should probably done. I have to work on revisions for one of my science papers.
Gotcha.
Do some work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll probably, so normally we do Mathy Hour at 1, but it's actually going to get pushed, or pulled, I guess, back. So instead of, 1 o'clock for me, which is about 6 o'clock Central Time. So we're actually going to move it to 5 o'clock Central Time. And we will have Donathan probably swing through right at the beginning and show us some Foundry stuff before we actually go into the map making.
I thought I was supposed to go on after Colin.
Oh, yeah, which is.
Sweet, that's exciting. I haven't really seen Foundry, so I'm actually really excited to see Foundry
To like hang.
and how it works. You know?
Yes. Well, if you want, Donnie, if you're ready, I can switch the screens over. That way, Colin, you can see it still. And if you
Yeah, I'll keep working.
Yeah, we can talk while you work. Just let me
Whistle
know when
while
you're
you
ready,
work.
Donnie. Wait a while you work.
So, I guess to start,
Oh wait, hang on.
um,
Do you have your screen
yep,
up?
yep, yep,
Okay, hang on.
I do.
Hang on.
Okay,
Not ready.
okay.
Okay. Ta-da! Wow, they look so cool.
So I guess to start, this is Foundry,
Mhm.
and so I have 4 maps put in. I had the Forest Path, Quiet Cove, Poppy's house, first floor, Poppy's house, second floor.
A.
So there are walls and everything. Oh, those are messed up. That's not helpful. Oh no.
Oh, it just shifted. It just shifted.
Yeah, I don't know how to unshift it.
Oh no! Control Z.
You can do
Control
it.
Z.
You can do it. You can do it.
I don't know when it got shifted though. I can't just like.
Got me shifted, lifted higher than the ceiling. Ooh wee, it's the ultimate feeling.
Sugar, how you get so fly?
Thank you.
I know there's a way. I just don't know what it is. Anyways, ignoring those walls, these walls are correct. And to show you the wonders of these walls. So here you can see the token's vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you walk around, you can look in windows. Can't walk through them because that'd be silly. Go
That's
for
what
this
you
open
think.
door here. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doors open and close. You can unlock doors.
Like the door unlocking sound.
Yeah. My favorite part about this map here, well, one, you can't walk into the well.
Mm-hmm.
That's silly.
Okay.
But also, see how you can see down the cliff?
Mm-hmm.
And you can jump down the cliff.
Okay.
But now that you're at the bottom, you can't see up the cliff.
Wow.
You also can't climb the cliff.
Well, they should be able to climb the cliff.
Well, you can't just walk up the cliff.
Yeah. You
The
have
DM can make. Anyways, there's a ladder here.
Gotcha.
You can just go up the ladder.
Yeah. It's not like I didn't know that because, I made it, but it's fine.
It's not just for you, Beth.
It's not all about you, Beth.
Sorry, guys.
Jeez,
Fanny.
Beth.
Bethany.
Hey.
So, some other stuff is some monsters I've been putting in.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 of them are technically mostly done
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have finished stat blocks for the rest.
Excuse me, you have a picture of the were-shark.
No, I don't.
Yes, huh?
No, I don't.
Uh-huh. Colin has it in the book already.
I do. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh,
Oh, you're not looking at me.
I'm not looking
the
at
thing
you.
I'll probably delete later? Yes.
Those
Anyways,
of you who don't know, it's
so-
the,
Looking cute, might delete later.
Yeah. Feeling cute. Not sure if I'll keep it.
So, anyways, here's the Coral Hydra in all its glory. You can even click, take a look at the character artwork, get a nice view of everything.
Directional walls are pretty neat, yeah.
Yeah, you can show the art to players.
Yeah, so that's the Coral Hydra that Tofu also did.
You can just take it, slap it down.
Throw that bad boy down. I like how it makes a dice sound when you put it down.
So what it actually did was, so normally the Coral Hydra has 147 health.
Mm-hmm.
So this Hydra has 165.
Right, because it rolls
Farther.
for it.
Slap another one down. This one only has 135.
Mm.
It randomizes their health.
Sweet.
I can even have it give it adjectives. So like, this Hydra is the bigoted Coral Hydra.
Mm. Wow, okay, I don't know if that would be the...
Yes, Hydra.
This one is the materialistic Coral Hydra.
Okay.
Anyways. So what I've been working on
Oh, hang on.
is
That's real
trying
blurry.
to
Give it
get.
a second to catch up.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god, so pixels. Oh my goodness. It is trying real hard. Oh my goodness. Come on, little computer, you can do it. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think it's good now. Oh, nope, there it goes
Okay
again.
then.
I don't know what it's doing. Are you having a stroke? What's happening?
I don't know.
Those pixels look green. That's what I'm saying. It is aggressive. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what you're seeing.
It's okay. Just don't move at all. Just look at it.
Okay. So I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's having a real hard time. Okay. Oh, every time I think it's like fine, it like does the thing and then it's not fine.
Woo. So I guess I'll just talk through it.
Yeah.
So on the forest thing, you see this little thing. It says scent.
Mm-hmm.
So that stands for centipede.
Centipede. Look at us
So-
figuring it out. Looks like goo.
So I can't do it because apparently it'll erupt or something.
Yeah, it's like every time, like if you just didn't move your mouse, like if you just let it sit there, then it would be fine. But like every time you move, it's like, haha, no.
Okay then. Alright, so I'll just not move my mouse then.
It's
Um
just having a time.
yeah, so what it is set to do, and I would show you, but apparently I can't.
Yeah.
When this map gets activated,
Mm-hmm.
what happens is two things. One, you get a note
Mm-hmm.
saying the little descriptor Colin gave.
Okay.
And then from there, it also plays music, or the ambient sounds of the jungle.
Mm.
Yeah, and then there's a little in the chat box. There's a little thing where Captain Darius tells him the thing he's telling him. Colin could tell you if he wants, because I can't move my mouse.
It's like, was it like, be careful, like in this area, there's a lot of stuff like Larkin or something like that?
Wait, the actual
Yeah.
the flavor text?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This part of the jungle consists of large roots. Oh,
Yeah, so that's a note that pops up when they enter the map.
Mm-hmm.
oh, nice.
And
Okay,
then
so large
in the
roots that
chat
weed out in, like,
box,
soil.
yeah, so Darius says something at the end of that.
Yeah, Darius says we should stick to the coastline and hopefully away from the more dangerous creatures within the jungle. That's what
Yeah,
he says. Yeah.
So in the chat box, that little text pops up.
That's
I'm
so
hoping-
badass.
I'm hoping when I have a Darius token, I put it in, and I'm hoping that his character will talk.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
like a video
badass.
game,
That's-
like.
So cool. Like a
Text
video
box.
game, yeah.
Yeah, you can automate a lot of things in this. I'm
Yeah.
just too stupid to know how.
Well, right, like what the tavern scene in Gift of the Web, right? You were some of those NPCs saying random stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
What was the ever hoovered Schneef off of a sword or some shit like that?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, have you ever hoover Schneef off a pirate's cutlass?
Mm-hmm.
It should. I mean, obviously, is that just going to be in all our adventures?
It should be.
I hope so.
There's always an NPC talking about hoovering
Hoovering
Schneef.
Schneef.
Hoovering the Schneef.
So the really cool thing about this is on the scent thing,
Mm-hmm.
so the GM can see that word,
Yeah,
but the player cannot.
right.
It's just so because it's an invisible token.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they step on it, so they'll get stopped.
I mean, you
And
can try
another
it and
text.
see if it'll work or not. It might just be real fucking blurry.
So I would have to like, I guess I'll do it. So, because I'm by myself and I don't know what I'm doing, I have to log out, join as the player, and then come in. And then if it loads, so I don't know how much you can see,
Yeah, we can see it.
but so you're walking, you step here,
Yeah.
centipedes, and then text goes,
Wow.
yeah. So what I'm hoping to do, if I ever figure it out, is I want it to one, spawn 3 centipedes,
Yeah.
and 2, make like a wood cracking sound.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the reason you don't hear sound right now, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
is because it only activates when you activate the scene. So if
Gotcha.
I go to the quiet cove here, once this loads, and I hit activate,
I don't think we would hear it anyway because it's not playing through like your thing. Yeah.
well, it's making some ocean sounds.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. So the forest path, when you enter that, it also makes some forest sounds. The only problem is I need a map prior to this in order for it to activate.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, the map before this, I believe, will either be like like a big city map of Port Zareth, or it could be the Ugly Halibut, or it might actually be. I might do it as like the square, like the city center for Port Zareth. Since you guys are supposed to be fleeing, the invasion, it would make sense that you would be coming from the town. So I might do that, because I believe Grandpa Raz already had made. He has like an overall town map made already, but we don't have one that's like zoomed in on the, in front of the inn, in front of the tavern, in the town square location,
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to get one of those.
Yeah. And another goal I'm hoping to have done is where a character steps on a certain area, and they get automatically transported to the next area.
Ooh. Oh, right. The teleport thing.
Yeah. So I faced a problem with it. So I faced 2 problems. One is that the token has to be there already on the next map. So
do you want to update the titles, the stream title, to mention Foundry?
Oh yeah, I'll update it. It's having a really hard time keeping up with his screen.
I don't know why, because my internet's good.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing.
It might be Foundry causing it, like my computer's not doing well.
It might be, but I mean that's still like a pretty good amount of info. We can come back once we figure out what's going on with it. But
yeah.
Okay.
It's like I was gonna say I don't have any problems running Foundry.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It might be a Discord screen share too. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Okay. Colin, are you still up? I'm gonna switch back to you.
Oh,
just kidding. You just closed it out. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna be done.
That's okay.
Because I finished Colossum's site, so we're on to Brackert's Vault and then the combat. So we'll do that next time.
Okay.
But yeah, map of I know you don't want to do boats, but have you thought about doing the loot ship map?
Yeah, I have to finish the base of the other maps first, and then we'll do that. And I'm probably gonna try to finish. I'm stuck between finishing those and finishing the Ugly Halibut tonight. I haven't quite decided which one we're gonna do yet. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Do you want me to try to do the map of the like the large cove and the beach and stuff?
Like the city square.
If you go to Elamor's Tooth, we should have a map of just this inner part, because that's where the beach is, and all the caves are going to be kind of lining here.
Oh yeah, got you. Yeah, if you wanted to do the like what the beach looks like, and then if we have to make then I can do a cave one based on how you make that.
Sure. Yeah, there'll probably be several types of maps that we might want, like battle maps that we might want, but I'll give you a better idea of how I'm at least envisioning the area.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Colin, would you like to hype yourself?
Yeah. So my 5e homebrew that's like for adults, like that homebrew, I write homebrew with Wildspire Miniatures, and that's called Heroes of Solon. It's a world that's outside of Elysium, so it has some really cool cardinal playable races. You can find all of that on my website, familyfantasyrpg.com. Other projects that you can get to from the main page. But also, the main page of my website is devoted to my kids' game. I have a children's, my family and children 5e module game. It's called Fairies of the Mistglade, for introducing children and families to D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Even as low as 3 years old, my 3-year-old toddler has played it. And although it's very much rule of cool, like your toddler's not gonna go by the book, but they definitely have a lot of fun.
Right.
That's it.
Yay! Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who showed up to the stream. We will be back in a few hours with Golden Mappy Hour at like 5 Central Time. Like I said, normally it's at 6, but I'm going to push it up a little bit earlier just because I would like to go to bed before 3 a.m. So, yeah, but we'll see you then, and hopefully we can figure out what's going on with the Foundry, because I'd love to be able to show everyone the maps a little bit better. Raid another homebrew. Let's see if there is any. I don't even know how.
Yeah, I can see. Go to channel. Let me exit mod view.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
So what I see, there's a mini painter that's doing stuff.
Okay.
If people want to go to mini painting, but as far as homebrewers, I don't see any on right now, but I can check. I can browse.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons, live play. Lots of live play D&D. That's in a different language. D. That's in a different language. I'm gonna miss the first episode. Strahd. There's someone. D and Doodles does doodles. There's a D&D artist. There's someone. D and Doodles does doodles. There's a D&D artist. There's someone.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Sorry.
You want to go this D&D artist? Do you want art or mini painting? We can ask.
Yeah. Do we want art or do we want mini painting? Yeah, there's the D and Doodle.
D and Doodle.
There is the how to create a character. There's that one.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there's. Then there's us.
Did anyone say anything?
Okay, let's do.
You choose, Beth.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any that are kind of lower on the totem pole who we could gift our friends to.
This mini painter has 49 viewers. that I know. Mocha Minis.
I was looking at the old Kobold's Miniature Workshop, Roll20. It looks like they're drawing. It's like down at the bottom.
Any of those sound good. You choose.
I'm looking. All right, let's see. Let's do the old Kobold. I don't know who this is, but I'm here for it.
Cool.
I don't know how doth I raid them?
Donnie.
Oh, so you have to go to channel or the stream manager in creator dashboard,
Okay.
and then
And?
from there, sorry, I'm bringing it up. From there, there's a raid button.
Okay, hang on. I don't know what
It
this
says
thing
raid
is.
channel, and then you type in the channel.
There yet.
Donathan and Bethany.
Really? Just the life we
Excuse
live.
me?
Jonathan and Bethany.
That's me. Creator dashboard.
Okay.
Stream manager, activity feed, quick actions. Raid a channel. Oh, pick a live channel to raid. What are the old Kobold? Ready? Here we go, friends. Let's go. I was gonna say fuck them up, but that's not what we're doing. But it's fine. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dun dun dun. Here we go. It says 0 viewers. That makes me upset.
Yeah. How do you like? You can. No, I'm there. I'm supposedly going with you.
All right. Well, let's go. I guess.
Just do it. Yeah. Just do
It
it.
said 0 raiders. I would feel really bad if we raided them with no friends.
No,
Oh,
6.
it says 6.
You got 6.
Hey.
Yeah, I think people have to press the button.
What
Oh,
button?
he didn't have a single viewer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I picked him. How do I see the raid? We're gonna end our stream.